So even though it is little bit boring, I need to give you a little bit about introduction. Okay, whoever is joined for 6 a.m. session, first 10-15 minutes, whatever the session is there, I'm repeating the session like demo content. Whoever is joined already for P&L or SCM session, little bit boring for you, but please bear with me. Microsoft Dynamics 365 F&O is the application. So why I'm repeating? Some people may join only for finance. So for them, I need to repeat. So you can mute your video, please. It is not required. Your video is on for one of the person. You can mute yourself. Money. Yeah. Microsoft Dynamics 365 F&O is the application name you are going to learn. In this, you are going to learn finance functional consultant, finance functional consultant role we are learning in this course. So if you want to learn this application, what is the qualification required for me means if you completed your 10th standard, that is enough. Complete your 10th standard, that is enough. You can learn this application. Okay. If you want to learn this one, what are the skills required? First, domain knowledge or functional knowledge. Domain knowledge or functional knowledge means what, where, when, why, and which. If you have questions, that is the answer. The answer is domain knowledge. Means real-time scenario. Real-time scenarios you need to understand. Everything, whatever I'm explaining, everything real-time scenario only I will explain. Next, Dynamics 365 F&O. How to operate. The next one is how to operate. This is, many people will think like, if I learn this how to operate, I can get it. No. First, you have to have domain knowledge or functional knowledge. Then only you can speak about this. Okay. If you want to become a functional consultant, first you need to know domain knowledge. Please mute yourself if you are not speaking with me. Next, little bit technical knowledge. Here, little bit technical knowledge means you are not going to write a code. You are not a developer. But little bit about terms you need to understand. Technical terms. It is not like knowledge. Little bit technical terms you should know. That's why I'm writing here. Technical. Yes, please. This. Little bit technical knowledge it is required. Next, ERP concept. You need to understand ERP concepts. Ledger, subledger. ERP concept. Suppose taxation. Taxation will have two different types of taxation. Sales tax, value added tax. VAT is different, sales tax is different. Fiscal calendar. So you need to understand all those things. ERP. Next, interview technique. And techniques you need to apply to get a job. Apart from this one, you need to have commerce knowledge. You need to have commerce knowledge. So I'm not going to teach you all accounting functions, but I'm going to teach you about the difference between debit and credit. Debit and credit. If you are clear about the difference between debit and credit, that is more than debit and credit. You should know the difference between debit and okay. Debit means positive. Debit means positive. Credit means negative. Okay. I'll give you a clear picture about what is this debit and credit in the coming sessions. You are going to learn debits and credits a lot clearly. You need to be very much clear about what is the difference between debit and credit. So many people will confuse about these words. I will explain you debit and credit. So all these things I will teach you in the training. Now, if I want to get a job, then along with this one, you need to have the following skills. One is good communication skills, education qualification. Next, uh, practice with the system. Practice with the system and opportunity in the market. These skills are not in my scope. These skills are in my scope. I'm going to make sure you learned all these things, and it is in our hand altogether. If you want to get a job, all these skills required. Many people will think like, if I know this one, I can get a job. Means if I go to application, I can click here, I can click here, click here. If you learn that one, that is only one skill. You need to have all these skills to get a job. If you want to get a job, all these skills are ready. So I will make sure you are going to become a strong in this area. And what is the way you are going to learn? First unit, you are going to learn transactions. Then you are going to learn masters and setups, and then configurations, next parameters. Actually, this task is your task is this one: master setups, configurations, and parameters. But why you are learning transactions? Because you are going to assist the business users. I will come to this point one by one. So after this one, I'm going to create a legal entity. Legal entity means company. I will do parameters, setups, configurations, then masters, and then config. So this is equal to sample project. Is equal to sample project. I'm going to teach. First, I will teach you about the transaction. Then masters, setups, configurations, parameters. Once you are familiar with all these things one by one, then after 1 month, I will create a new company. I'll create a new company and I will do all the setups. It is a project, sample project you are going to learn. Okay, and the session will be 7 to 8 a.m. IST. 7 to 8 a.m. IST, and it is Monday to Friday, and it will be 2.5 months. It may be plus or minus. It may be increased, it may be decreased, plus or minus 1 week, 2 weeks, depending upon students, depending upon the participants. If people are asking many questions, it will be extended. In one batch, in my life, it is around 35 to 36 members, 35 members. That batch, it was 3 months, 10 days. Because there are many people are asking many questions. So I need to provide the. Okay. So there is no end date. If it is extended, I will extend it. Okay. I don't have any concern. So I don't have strict rule like by this date will be finished. Because more people are there, if the batch is more, people will ask many questions. Then I need to answer that questions. So the training will be extended. Otherwise, if no one is asking many questions, few questions only, I can finish it in 2 hours. Okay. So the like period is no end period. Like I will finish this one. I'm not giving you guarantee. Like by this day I will finish. It may be extended. It may be extended. And you are going to learn positive scenarios and negative scenarios. Both you need to learn. Positive scenarios means here happy part. This is called happy part. Then negative scenarios. Okay, all these things will be covered. Okay, this is about demo information. Now, any questions, any doubts, any clarifications in this? Anyone? You will get video recording sessions once like a recording session will be available for financiers. I'm closing this one. Now I'm going to opening another one. So let me open one file. Just give me a second. So you are going to join in a software company. After this learning, what is your goal? You are going to join in a software. That software company is called Microsoft Partner Company. This software company is called Microsoft Partner Company. Maybe Accenture, maybe TCS, maybe Wipro, Infosys, like this you are joining. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, you are going to join in a software company. Once you join in a software company, what you will do? You are going to work for a project. So if you have your friends like project is not allocated, project is not allocated, you will heard the, you may hear about this word. Project is not allocated. Project means you are working for a client. You are working for a client. What this client will do? This client will do purchase the material and selling the material. Purchasing the material and selling the material. This is SCM part. Trade and logistics. SCM, trade and logistics. Now, once you purchase, you need to pay money to the vendor. That is, need to pay money. Accounts payable module. The module you are going to learn, accounts payable module means you need to pay money to the vendor. And you have delivered material to the customer. For this, you need to receive money from the customer. That is accounts receivable. You are receiving money from the customers. It is receivable. So you have received material and you need to pay money to the vendor. Accounts payable. And you are giving material to the customer. For that, you need to receive money. So that is receiving money from the customer is accounts receivable. So you need to understand accounts payable module, accounts receivable module. If you want to do these things, we need cash and bank. Because either through cash or bank, you are receiving money. That is cash and bank, you need to understand. Once you understood cash and bank, you need to understand the profitability. What is the profit? What is the loss? That is general ledger. If you want to do these things, you need to understand tax module also, one of the topic. And one more fixed assets module, budgeting, credit and collection. So in finance, you are going to learn accounts payable, accounts receivable module, cash and bank management, general ledger, tax module, consolidation, fixed assets, budgeting, and credit and collections. All these modules you are going to learn. That's what I have written here in these modules. In finance, you are going to learn general ledger module, accounts payable, accounts receivable, cash and bank, fixed assets, tax, credit and collections, consolidation, all these things, and budget. All these things you are. Okay. This is in trade elastics SCM. This is SCM part, trade elastics, and this is finance. Okay, you are going to. I'm proceeding now. If you have any questions, please interrupt me at any point. You can interrupt me, no problem. If you are not able to follow or if there is any challenges, please interrupt. Okay. If it is not, if you are not speaking with me, you can mute yourself. Fine. Now let me open the application. This is the application. I'm closing this application. I'm opening now. You need to open the browser.
Sir, I have one question more.
Yes, please.
Sir, will you be providing the access to the dev instance?
Environment. Okay, environment access. Practicing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Fine. Let me go to that one. Second. There are three options for this one. There are three functions for environment access. Because if you want to do, you need to practice this application. Practice this application. Practice with the system. So that's what the question. Now, one is temporary link. This will be every 2 hours, it will be cleared. 2 hours link. I will share with you. It is free. But this will work only 2 hours. This will not be useful. This will not be useful. Temporarily, I will give you. There are other two options. One is web link purchase from third person, Rajesh. You can purchase from this Rajashekar. Let me give you the number. 94942 54826. Okay. Otherwise, installation in your laptop. The same thing Rajashekar will do it. For these two, you need to approach this person. He will charge some money for this one. This is web link, whatever I have told you. This is validity, 6 months validity. 6 months validity, web link. Otherwise, this is permanent. You can install in. These are the two options. You can approach Rajashekar for your. So this is a third person. It is not institute or it is not a trainer. Trainer means myself. Institute is different. So this is a third person. So he will charge some money for this one. You can approach and you can get it that one for practicing. Otherwise, once you pay fee, temporarily I will give you this link for temporarily practice. Yeah, whether I have given answer to your question?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir, I got your answer.
Now we are learning about the application. So let me close. Let me open once again. See, it is the browser, and you need to have one link, web link, and usually you need to enter username and password. Username and password, then only it will open. If you enter username and password, it will open the application. Now you need to go to here. These are the companies. Microsoft has provided sample data. Microsoft has provided so many companies, sample companies. In these companies, as I told you here, we are going to learn in USMF company. We are going to learn USMF company. So let me go to USMF company. USMF company. And if you want to work with this one, you can take duplicate browser. Duplicate. One more will be open. You can open n number of like this. And now here the modules. These are the modules. Okay. There are workspaces. We'll understand this one later. And another one is modules. The first one is you need to learn accounts payable module. Accounts payable module invoices. Okay. So as I told you here, whenever you are receiving material, you will generate invoice, one invoice. And then once it is received invoice, and then we need to pay money to the vendor. So the first two topics you are going to learn: vendor invoice, then vendor payment. So this one you have received material. Along with this material, you have received invoice also. That is vendor, and then vendor payment. So vendor invoice can be done in different ways. First one is invoice journal. Second option is purchase order to vendor invoice. Third option, pending vendor invoice. Fourth option, invoice register. Fifth option, invoice approval. Approval journal. And another option, invoice pool. So invoice can be generated in 6 different ways. Okay. There are combinations. So for each one, when we will use it, we will understand slowly. Okay. We will understand slowly. There are 6 ways we can do it. There are some more also in SCM. There are some more also. Okay. To be frankly, vendor invoice can be done in 10 different ways. Vendor invoice can be done in 10 different ways. Slowly you will understand all this. The first one is invoice journal. Invoice journal means this is without any item. You are purchasing without any item. Your purchasing process, you are invoicing without any item. What do you mean by without any item? Means expense items. Expense items. What do you mean by expense items? Example, suppose you are purchasing pens. You are purchasing pens. Why are you purchasing these pens? For my employees, if they want to write, I need to arrange pens. I need to arrange pencils. I need to arrange A4 stationery. I need to arrange notebooks for my employees. I need to arrange water bottles. I need to arrange tissue papers, sanitary items. All these items are why I am purchasing. The reason behind, for my, if I want to run my business, I need to purchase some items. I need to arrange these items to my employees. That is expense item. Next, this one is trading item. Trading item means I'm purchasing item and selling item. That is trading item. Here it is. Another option is this is uh, non-stock item. What is this non-stock item? You will understand further. So vendor invoice can be done in so many ways. First process you are learning expense items you are purchasing. You are learning expense items how to purchase. Once you
Sorry for
purchase,
interrupting.
yeah, please.
Sir, here, what is the difference between invoice journal and pending and invoice? Because this is also non-stock item, as you said, without item. Here,
No,
here
no, it is
vendor,
not without item. It is non-stock item. It is
non-stock.
with item, non-stock item.
Can you give me similar simple example for pending and invoice? Sir?
So
Example means
for
non-stock item.
non-stock item, cleaning cloths. Cleaning clothes, it is I want to that I'm not trading that one, but I want to understand how many items I have purchased. How many items I have purchased, I need to understand. But that I am not doing trading those items. Cleaning clothes is for missionary cleaning. I need items. That is non-stack. So this non-stacked item related information, more details you will understand in trade analytics, but in future you are going to understand.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
I will explain you more in detail in trade analytics. In finance, high level picture I will explain everyone.
Okay, sir.
So pending vendor. So first our focus is this one only. First focus is invoice journal. Invoice journal means without any item you are going to do invoice. Without any item you are going to do invoice because you are purchasing water bottles, you are purchasing A4 stationery, you are purchasing pens, you are purchasing pencils, you are purchasing notebooks. All these things are for my to run my business. I need to arrange these items to my employees. So in this one, it will be updated credit. Vendor account will be credited because this is O or Appu in Telugu. It's a O. I need to pay this much. Suppose 200 rupees A4 stationery bundle I have purchased. Then I need to pay money to the vendor. So it is negative. I need to pay negative. It will update like 200 credit. 200 credit means it is negative. Negative value. Credit. Creditors. So once you do payment, vendor payment, then vendor account will be debited. Then the balance will become zero. Vendor account balance becomes zero. If you do payment, it is updated vendor account debit. Vendor account debit. If you remember, this is enough. At the time of invoice, vendor account will be created. At the time of payment, vendor account will be debited. So that net balance, vendor balance becomes zero. Initially, because I have received material, I need to pay money. It is negative. Credit means negative. And here, positive you are. Then balance will become zero. Fine. Now, I am creating one vendor account, accounts payable module, collapse all, vendors, all vendors. I am creating one vendor account, B102. B102 vendor. And you are selecting group. So this vendor account, it is transactions. If you verify empty, no transactions. And if you verify the balance, it is empty at this point, zero. Fine, I have created batch number because this is batch number 102. This is batch number 102. 101 is SCM, T&L, and 102. So I have created one vendor account. It is empty. Now I am creating one invoice journal, accounts payable module, collapse all, invoices, invoice journal. Click on new button, select the journal name. So how can I know like this is configuration? This is configuration. If I click here, view details, you need to configure this one. Actually, there are so many. You are going to learn all these things, how to configure. This is one of the setup. So as I told you, configurations, setups and configurations is a huge subject you need to learn in finance a lot. Okay, you are going to learn. So that you will learn after some time. Now I'm closing. So I have selected invoice journal name. Click on lines button. Select the vendor B102 vendor and invoice date. Vendor will give the invoice, that is date, and invoice number. Now you have purchased this material. Suppose I have purchased water bottles. Water bottles on it. So for water bottles, I'm paying. I have purchased. It is $50. It is negative. Vendor account negative. And now here, what you have purchased? I have purchased water bottles. So here I need to create water bottle expenses. So I'm selecting one expense. This is water bottle expenses. Water bottle expenses and vendor account credit. Now click on save. It will show you debit and credit 50. So I need to click on post. Once it is posted, if you go to vendor account, it will show you the transactions. $50 I need to pay minus. And if you go to balance, it will show you minus 50. Minus 50 means I need to pay money to the vendor. And if you verify the voucher here, verify the voucher, it is expenses account data to vendor account credit. Expenses account data to vendor account credit. So as I told you, vendor account credit. So at the time of invoice, expenses account data to vendor account credit. This is you have learned in your commerce. Your commerce, you learn this one. If you are not listened at that time, now you can recollect. Vendor expenses account data to vendor account credit is the at the time of invoice. Okay. Now payment. Now payment. I'm going to do payment. Let me go to here. Another tab I'm taking. So let me cancel here. Accounts payable module. Accounts payable module collapse. Payments. Vendor payment journal. Click on new. Select the vendor payment. Select vendor payment. Go to lines. Select the vendor. Just now we have created vendor B102 vendor. For this, now you can click on settle transactions. Settle transactions. You can select that invoice already 50. Click OK. It is updating automatically. So payment for water bottles. Okay. Now here you can select cash or bank. I'm selecting cash. 110180 petty cash. I'm selecting. So now here vendor account debit and offset account credit. If you click on save, it will update here and then post. Now if you go to vendor balance, at the time of payment, if you verify the transaction, it is debit. So net balance is 0. And if you verify the balance amount, it will show you the balance amount is 0 because I have paid. So the voucher is here, vendor account data to vendor balance account data to cash account, petty cash account. So at the time of vendor payment is vendor account data to cash or bank. If you are giving check, it is bank. So you need to remember this entry. At the time of vendor invoice, expenses account data to vendor account credit. At the time of vendor payment, vendor account data to cash or bank credit. So here money is going out. It is decreasing. My money is decreasing. At the time of vendor invoice, vendor account credit. At the time of vendor payment, vendor account debit. And my money is going out. So anyhow, you are going to learn golden rules, like 3 golden rules, whatever you have studied in your commerce. I will recap whatever it is there here in the session, coming sessions. So clear this process. Any confusion? I will do it one more time so that you will get clarity on what is this vendor invoice, what is this vendor payment. So let me show you. If you don't have any questions, I will show you once again. So if you go to this vendor account, the balance is 0. Balance is 0. Of course, invoice is generated and payment is done. So first transaction is invoice. So here I have purchased water bottle. Now I am purchasing pens. I'm clicking on new, select the journal name, go to lines. I'm selecting vendor account B102, vendor account tab, and invoice date. Yesterday I purchased, or invoice is generated by DP for yesterday, whatever it is, but I'm updating today. And invoice number, now I'm purchasing, suppose pens. It is $20. Okay, here expense. You can click on save. You can see here $20 debit and credit. I'm post. Now if you verify vendor balance, $20 it is showing minus because I need to pay this money. For my company need to pay $20 to the vendor. That is minus. Okay. So if you verify the transactions, it will show you minus 20 transactions. Minus 20 transactions. You can see the transactions. It is minus 20. So the balance is minus 20. Minus 20 means I need to pay money. So if you verify the voucher, expenses account data to vendor account. Expenses account data to vendor account. The vendor balance account. Expenses account data to vendor account. That is invoice journal. Invoice journal means expenses account data to vendor account. Next, vendor payment. Vendor payment means vendor account data to cash or bank account. So let me will show you vendor payment. It is in accounts payable module, payments, vendor payment journal. Click on new, select the journal name, go to lines, select the vendor B102 vendor, click on tab. So payment for pens, something you are writing, whatever it is. Okay, you can click on settle transactions. You can select this $20. I'm doing payment, and here I'm doing payment cash. It is petty cash account. Save and post. So earlier it is credit, vendor account credit. Now it is vendor account debit. Now I have posted vendor account debit. So if you verify, it is debit was posted. So net effect is 0. If you verify the balance, it will show you the vendor balance is 0. It will show you the transactions clearly credit. At the time of invoice, it will be credit minus. At the time of payment is debit. So here it is vendor account debit to cash or bank account credit, because from the cash it will be decreased. So if you verify the voucher, you can verify the voucher. The payment, if you verify the voucher, vendor account data to vendor balance account data to cash account or bank account. So without knowing this debit and credits, there are many people in the market, finance consultants. There are many people, but I don't want my students to be like other people. Whoever is learned from me, I want very strong the person. Whoever is learned. Okay, so that is the reason I told you I'm going to teach you about commerce little bit also. You are going to learn debit and credits clearly. It will be easy. Debits and credits. Okay, now this is vendor invoice, vendor payment. Next, you are going to learn customer invoice and customer. Tomorrow I will teach you about customer invoice, customer payment. So the initial transactions you are going to learn 4 transactions: vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer. These 4 transactions you are going to learn at least more than 1 week. 10 days you are going to learn. 7 to 10 days you are going to learn about these things. Okay? Tomorrow I will discuss with you about when customer invoice, customer payment. Before that, we'll try to understand golden rules. Please come.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir.
Yeah, please. Please.
Means expenses account is for client. I think expenses account is for client and vendor payment is for vendor. Vendor account is for vendor. So
So don't
means
confuse this one. Don't confuse this one. You are running your business.
Mhm.
You are running your business. Okay. And you are receiving material from the vendor. So vendor account credit. You need to pay. Not client. This is your business. You need to imagine this is your business. And for your business, what is happening? Only that you need to know. For vendor, what is this? For customer, what is this? It is not relevant to you. For you, what is happening? In your system, if you are running your business, in your system, what I have to update. That's it. Okay. So whenever you are receiving invoice copy, it is expenses account data to vendor account credit. Why vendor account credit? Because I need to pay money.
Sir, which golden rule will applicable here, sir? In this
This one,
in this transaction, which golden rule will it applicable? Which golden rule
fine.
means?
So I'm writing that. I'm writing down. I'm writing down golden rules. Okay. What are the golden rules? First, the golden rules.
Personal, real, nominal.
Personal accounts, real accounts, and nominal accounts. All right. So now personal account, what is this? Can anyone elaborate?
Debit is the receiver,
Debit the receiver,
credit is the giver.
credit the giver. Okay. Vendor is giving or vendor is receiving? The giver. This is the rule. The giver. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Here, debit the receiver means this one. Customer will be is vendor account debit. The giver. Who is giving material for us? Vendor is giving and customer is receiving. So that's what here customer like the receiver, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Okay. Next, what is the nominal accounts? What is the nominal account?
Debit all expenses and losses, credit all.
Debit all expenses and losses.
Credit all income.
All incomes or gains.
Profit.
Right? So debit all expenses is the rule here. Debit all expenses is the rule. Debit all expenses is the rule. And here, whenever you are doing vendor payment, vendor account data 2, it is going out. Now, real accounts. What is this real account?
Debit what comes in.
Debit what comes in, credit what
goes
goes
out.
out. Okay, what goes out? This is personal account. This is nominal account. This is real account. Another 3 will be applicable in the customer. Another 3 will
How
see
can you,
tomorrow. Yes,
sir, how can we treat as a expense, sir, here? Expenses account data are all expenses, as you said. How
because
can you treat as a
that is
expense account, sir?
because the material water bottles are consuming by you, your company. Your company is consuming that one. It is expense. Water bottles, why I'm purchasing? For my employees, it is expense to my company.
Okay. Suppose if you want to buy some
Hmm.
item, I mean buying and selling item on that category also, will it come in expense account or anything, sir?
No, that is inventory. It will come into the inventory that I will discuss with you later after 1 month. After 1 week, 10 days, you are going to learn. That is trading item.
Yes.
I will come to this point in the purchase order. It is inventory. That is inventory. Inventory account data. I will discuss with you that one later. Definitely. First, we are focusing on the first process. Okay. Whether I have given answer to your question, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
So, whenever you are doing expenses, it is expenses account data to vendor account credit. First rule. Here, there are 3 golden rules. So, slowly, so don't panic. Don't get panic, everyone. I will clear you all these doubts slowly. It will at least 1 week to 10 days will take time to understand all these things. Accounts and as well as dynamics application. Together, I'm going to teach you. That is the reason I told you here. Whenever I'm providing training, I'll teach commerce knowledge, domain knowledge, then how to dynamics. This is the way of learning. You need to have commerce knowledge if you want to become a finance consultant. Domain knowledge, what is going on in the business, you need to understand. Then how to operate in the system. And little bit technical knowledge, I'm using the words tab and then button. Click on new button, go to tab. Those things are technical. Okay? So these are the three golden rules. One is personal accounts, next real accounts, and then nominal accounts. Okay. These three golden rules applied for 3 here. Expenses account debtor to vendor account credit. Expenses account debtor to vendor account credit at the time of invoice, because vendor account credit means negative value. The giver. And all expenses or losses. It is debit. Okay. So at the time of vendor payment, it is vendor account debit, because you have created credit, you need to make 0. That is the reason I am entering debit, and my cash is decreasing. This is real account. What goes out? My money is going out. Okay. So I will give you one example. It is a little bit confusing. Every time, whenever you are working in a company, you are getting a message, SMS, salary was credited in your bank account. Salary was credited. Is it a credit amount? Actually, debit what comes in, but it is message is coming. Salary was credited. Can anyone give explanation about this one? Why it is credit? Is it really debit or credit?
Because it's going from the company, right? So it will be a debit for us. And
For bank, it
it
is
will be,
credit, and
yeah,
for
credit for us.
So
for
bank is telling this is salary was created means it is going out for them. It is bank
bank,
message.
yes,
It is a bank message. It is not your message. It is
yes,
your debit card balance is increasing. It is a debit to you. But for bank, it is going out. That is the reason salary was created. But it is not created to you. It is your debit balance is increasing. For bank, because the SMS it is coming from the bank, in terms of bank, yes, it is going out. It is going out. But in reality, we are receiving money. For us, it is debit amount. That is the reason it is increasing debit card. The value is increasing in the debit card. So that is domain knowledge.
Satya, we can say in this way as well, right? In the real account,
Yeah.
it's going credited from bank, it is crediting to us, and from personal accounts, we are getting received. So it is a debit for us. So in that way also we can
That's
say.
what, yeah. So
Yeah.
for us, it is receiving. For it is receiving. But rather than this one, you can use this one only. Because for us, it is coming money. But the message is not for you. It is for bank. That is bank words, not your words. It is your bank words. Bank is telling like going out. But in reality, if you are maintaining in your books of records, you are entering debit value. That is a money with you. And you have in where it is that money is available in my debit card. In my debit card, my money is there. That is debit card. Credit card means you need to pay money. If you use that amount in the credit card, you need to pay. Whereas debit card, you have money in your bank account and you are using that one. That's it. So the bank is telling like it is credited to your bank account means bank is telling like money is going out for them. But for us, it is a debit balance. Okay. So always, if you want to learn this application, not only Dynamics, any ERP, whether it is SAP, whether it is Oracle apps, whether it is Tally, Wings, Focus, anything, you need to imagine these are four organizations. In this one, there are four companies, four different types of companies. One type is software company. Another one is client, where you are working. This is running business. And this business people, they are purchasing material from different companies. These companies are called vendor organizations or vendor account or supplier account. And you are selling material to the companies, different companies. This is customer or customer. So for customer, what is this? Don't think about that. You are running your business. You need to remember this is your business. Even though you are sitting in the software company, if you want to learn ERP, you need to imagine this is my company. I have opened a shop like mobiles purchasing, mobile selling, water bottles purchasing, water bottle selling, or laptops purchasing, laptops purchasing, laptop selling. So that is, if you learn that one, if you imagine that one, you can easily understand. For this company, what is going on? That's it. So for you, your purchasing means for this vendor account, it is for this vendor, it is a sales. But don't think about vendor point of view. Always imagine this is your company. This is your company. You are running your business. You are running your business. That's it. Okay. So let me go back now. So at the time of vendor invoice, expenses account data to vendor account credit. And at the time of payment, vendor account data to cash or bank account. Still, do you have any questions, please? Anyone? Krishna, if you don't mind, can you mute yourself in video? Your video is on. Off camera. Fine. Any questions, please? Any more questions? Any more questions? No more questions. Now, it is now 8 o'clock. So I'm stopping here. So tomorrow and after tomorrow also it is free. You can join tomorrow and after tomorrow. Then you can decide whether I want to continue or not. You can decide tomorrow and after tomorrow. So whoever is joining for finance, you can join for T&L also. This is tomorrow and after tomorrow. It is a free for T&L also. Trade and logistics are part of SCM. Supply chain management. Trade and logistics session also it is free. You have two links always. Join for T&L also. For 3 sessions, what is the problem? If you want to join, you can join at 6 a.m. IST. So tomorrow we'll start once again. So 6 a.m. at one is SCM session, 7 a.m. Okay. Answer.
Sir, I have doubt.
Yeah, yes, please.
Sir, I have doubt.
Yeah.
Suppose you have any doubts while practicing, or then when will we interact with you, sir? Generally, how will we interact when we have
in the
doubts while
sessions,
practicing?
you can ask me. In the session, you can ask me. No problem.
So while practicing, we are getting some issue or error in encoded some issue.
Okay.
Then
So
we'll send you in WhatsApp.
Post in the WhatsApp group in the chat. We have I have already created a 6 a.m. batch one WhatsApp group and 7 a.m. batch one WhatsApp group. Okay, you can post in that one. Okay, once you paid fee, then you will be getting that one. Already I have created. Some people already paid to me. I have added. So whoever is paid fee, it is not only for Bharat. I'm just telling you to everyone. Whoever is paid fee, those people can post here in the WhatsApp group so that next day I will explain. Next day.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Anything else, anyone?
Can you please tell me, is SCM is more demanding in the market or finance and operations?
See, I will suggest you. Let me share my screen. Let me open the file. So finance means if you want to become a finance expert, first you will start with finance module. then you are going to become a finance junior consultant. Later, you need to learn this one also. Later, you need to learn project management accounting. So these three are finance part. Okay, and these three are SCM part. SCM T&L, SCM warehouse management, advanced warehouse management, SCM manufacturing. So if you start with this one, you can learn in future. You will not stick to one module. You will learn this one. You will learn this one. You will learn this one. So if you start with SCM, you will not go. You will not be interested in finance. If you start with finance, you will learn all these things. Because I will tell you one example: elephant. So this will be Titan. Whenever this is child, it was Titan with this one. So whenever it is bigger one, it can remove easily with their strength. But this cannot be removed. It will not try. The reason behind, whenever the baby is the elephant baby, whenever it is child, it will tried a lot and was not removed. So it will think like it is very hard. So in a circus where there is a fire accident, all the animals are left, escape. Only elephants dead, because elephants can move, but in their mind it was insistent. Now finance, if you are learning finance in the very initial stage, you can learn remaining all. If you are not starting with finance, if you are starting with other modules, you will think like this is very complex, I cannot learn in my life. Got my point?
Yes.
So you can start with the trade and logistics, SCM, part of SCM, or you can start with finance. But finance, demand for finance is huge in the market. The first demand is finance. So I started my career with finance, and then I have learned all these things. I have total 15 years of experience in Dynamics, total 23 years of experience. So I started my career with finance. So I learned all these things, and I am providing training all these modules: finance, trade and logistics, and warehouse management, manufacturing, and project management. All I'm teaching, all five. Okay, if you start with this one, then definitely in future you will learn this one based on the project requirement. You will learn this one based on the requirement. You will learn this one, but you will not look at this one because you will think like this is complex. But if you start with this one, definitely you can learn all these things. You will learn all these things in future. That is your risk. And only one thing, see whether I need to learn or not. Only confusion is, suppose I'm giving you example like this is plus 350 and minus 500. If you don't know about this value, don't join for finance. What is the value between the value of plus 350 minus 500? If you don't know this one, please don't join for finance. You can learn remaining because you are fear about mathematics calculations. If you know this one answer, you can learn finance. So even though you are a BCom graduate, BTech graduate, BCom graduate, or MBA, or any graduates, if you know this, then you can learn finance. Okay, I will tell you one example. One of my relative, he don't know about this one. Confusion whether it is 850 or 150 or minus 150 or minus 850. It is a confusion to him, so he cannot learn commerce. Yeah, whether I have given answer to your question, please.
Yes, sir.
Only this is the confusion, the value, because here it is. This is debit. This is credit. So here, no, not required any commerce knowledge or accounts knowledge. even if you are a non-commerce person, you can easily understand. If you know answer, this is minus 150. Is the answer. Answer is minus 150. If you are clear, you can learn commerce. Any more questions before we end up the session?
So one last question.
Yeah, yes, please.
Sir, if I do your classes, sir, so how many years of experience will be counted? Like what type of knowledge?
Okay.
Or
So with this one, you are going to gain 3 years experience now. Around 3 years experience knowledge you are going to gain from this training. That is the reason I'm teaching. As I told you here, many training institutes, they will teach in 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. But it is not possible for me. I told you clearly, it is 2.5 months. It is 2.5 months. It may be plus or minus 1. Maybe it may be increased 1 more week, 2 week, 2 more weeks. So I don't have deadline to complete this.
So yeah, hi, it's Naveen. So I have a question with regards to the technical. So what we are going to cover in technical, because there was somewhere in the beginning, some like something technical was there.
So, see, actually, I'm not going to teach you technical knowledge, but I'm going to teach you the words about that one. What are the technologies inside? Suppose whenever I'm providing training, I'm telling you like go to tab, click on tab, radio button, drop down. I'm using the words and what is the technologies inside? Like you are learning .NET or SQL Server. I'm introducing the words, but I'm not going to teach you about technical. I'm not a technical consultant. Even I have 15 years of experience in Dynamics. I never written any code, but the wordings we should know. Example for this one, mobile. Suppose you are using mobile and you are not a mobile service engineer, but if it is stuck, what you will do, you will restart your mobile. You will uninstall the latest any virus is there. Otherwise, you will clear the cache. That one I'm going to teach. Got it?
Sorry,
Sir,
sorry,
yeah,
sorry, you can go ahead. Yeah, sure.
Clear that? Yeah. Yes, please.
sir. Actually, generally in companies, techno-functional people is there with 3 years of experience or like that. Is it there or not there like that? Techno-functional.
Uh, Techno-functional is very, very rare. Bharat. Techno-functional is
Okay,
very, very rare. Because I know you learn technical and then you are coming to functional. That's good
sir.
idea. But
Okay,
see, very rare people, techno-functional people, either technical or
okay, sir.
either functional. So if you want to become
But it
a
will be
techno-functional consultant, if you want to become a techno-functional consultant, you need to start with the technical first. Once you join into functional, you will not be interested to go back to technical. You will not. If
yes,
you
sir.
want to become a
But,
techno-functional consultant, first you join for technical. Yes, please.
okay,
Yep.
but it will be there, sir. Generally, very rare people will be there like that.
Maybe out of 1,000, maybe you will find one or two.
Okay. Generally, what they will do, sir? They will, I mean, how they will be managed, sir? Generally,
It's
for
not
example,
like
I'm
that
asking
one.
you, sir.
See, because for techno-functional consultant, he can know like technical how it is possible, and he can implement this application easily. Suppose I'm doing this one, I don't know little bit, I don't know any technical information. Suppose then the
Okay,
developer will speak like if it is taking 1 hour, he will speak like 20 hours, 30 hours. He will speak. But I know technical
okay,
how much it is complex. I can justify being a functional. I know little bit technical. I'm not a technical expert, but I know how long it will take to develop this function. I can imagine. But if
okay,
you don't know any technical information, he may uh, he may treat you like instead of 1 hour, it will take 20 hours, 30 hours. Wait for 1 week.
okay,
Then I can demand or I can argue with them. Yeah, yes, please. Someone else is.
sir. Okay, sir. Finally, single point, sir.
Yeah.
Suppose I
Yeah.
would be like a techno-functional consultant. Suppose I have a requirement as a functional
Mm.
consultant, techno-functional consultant, I would like to interact with the client and I gather the requirement. After that,
Yes.
that is the
Mm.
new customization. For example, for
Mm.
instance, we are
Mm.
taking
Mm.
new
Mm.
customization. So generally, functional people would like to interact with technical people. Suppose some
Mm.
enhancements or some field adding or
Mm.
some like that, for example. here I am
Mm,
techno-functional consultant. I would like to
mm,
do
mm.
two things or not, sir. I mean,
So
means
you
I have a
only,
access of dev environment as well as testing environment. I mean, functional environment.
yeah, fine. I'll tell you one example here. So in my career, I saw only one person, or two persons to be frankly, two persons. When I'm working in Malaysia, so technical, he's taking the requirement from the client and he is doing development also. So he is highly demanded. Suppose the company is paying for me, like suppose $400 per day for me, he is charging $800 per day because he is taking the requirement, he is writing the code, he is doing everything. So technical techno-functional guys, they will do freelancing a lot rather than working in a company. Because if you are working in a company, you will get a small amount of salaries. But that guy, he is demanding like anything always. I saw only two persons in my career. I have interacted in my career maybe more than 3,000 people in my company or
Okay, sir.
anything more than 3,000. I saw only two persons. So you are the third person, Bharat.
Nice.
So,
Thanks.
but I know like you are not very much experienced in technical. You have little experience
Sir.
because I
Yes.
saw one person. He is working in technical from last 10 years. Now he became
Okay, sir.
functional consultant. That is
Okay, sir.
super experience. Yes, please. Someone else is speaking. Tushar or Nazim or Sri Rama, please.
Sir, these days, sir, companies asking for agile methodology and the Jira also. So, sir, are you teaching these things?
No, that is technical terms. So I will give you explanation, a high level explanation about implementation methodology. In that, I will, if you want, I will discuss with you agile methodology, but I'm not going to teach you that.
And sir, what about the RSAT tools and testing tools, sir? Like you will be like
So,
guiding us on
so no. That is also because the tools will not be available in the testing practice purpose. In the practice environment, we don't have LCS link. LCS link. So testing also manual testing you are learning means you are practicing. Manual testing means whenever you are doing some error messages, those kind of things I can teach you. But testing tools I'm not going to teach here. That is a separate
Okay,
course. Yeah,
no
I
problem.
want to be from. Yeah. Anything else, please?
Sure, with regards to earlier in SCM, sorry, like, so someone
Mm.
asked what again, a very good question, like, so SCM would be like basic warehouse and then the manufacturing. So are we covering all three or the only first one?
No, see, I'm teaching all these three, but in different time zones, different fee.
Okay,
The first
so
one
the
is
one we,
I'm going to teach you first trade and elastics between 6 to 7. And 8 to 9 batch, actually it is today I don't have the batch, that is the reason I'm continuing now. 8 to 9, I will teach you warehouse management, transportation management, landed cost, advanced inventory management, all these things I will cover. These all are complex functions I will teach. And this is weekends, I'm teaching in the weekends.
so weekends, what time? Like, no,
Morning 6
sorry,
to 8:30.
6 to 8. Okay. So because I'm planning to, on it because I'm already working in finance, so I'm planning to like what you can say learn as well as write the certification for 330 and 335. So my more
Okay.
interest and focus is towards SCM and warehouse and the manufacturing.
Sure. So first now I'm starting, I have started like 6 to 7. It is today I have started like this one.
Mhm.
And then
Uh-huh.
this I'm going to teach, I'm going to start next week, mostly next week. The date is not yet finalized. So next week. And this batch is already running. It will take some time to start a new batch. This will not immediately. It will take some time
Like
because the running batch
approximately
is
how
going.
long it's gonna take? So approximately how
Uh,
long you are expecting? How long
may,
it's gonna take?
maybe next month, mid or next month end, maybe I will start this.
Okay, that's
So
good. Yeah.
actually, uh, yeah. So that is actually here. There is a PMA and manufacturing. People are approaching me currently. What I'm doing, one batch here, one batch here. But like next, I'm planning to make it changes like this is 5:30 to 7:30, and 7:30 to 9:30. Weekends I'm planning to batch because some people are asking me for providing PMA. Some people are asking me to provide manufacturing. So currently one batch is completed, then I'm starting this batch. After that, I'm starting this one. But I'm going to change this adjustment. 5:30 to 7:31 means 2 days, 4 hours, and 7:30 to 9:30. This is my plan. Next month, I'm planning to change this because many people are asking here and here also.
Yep, I agree. Yep.
But this will be mostly next month. Mostly.
Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It sounds good. Yeah. But keep me in loop, like so sorry whenever
Sure,
you're
Nazim.
starting. Yeah, please. Yeah.
Sure, Nazim. Definitely, I will inform. Okay.
Thank you.
And Nazim, if you don't mind, I have added groups, so you can observe that groups. I will add you into WhatsApp groups. Okay. In that, I will publish. Sometimes I may be missing. You can remind me. I will come to you. Okay.
Perfect. Sounds so because the another reason is like in on that on that my company what do you guys say recently implemented like SCM warehouse and the manufacturing, so and having the also getting the opportunity to see the issues and all those things, so these modules are really going to help me
Sure, no
to
problem.
learn the like a basics and then to understand what's happening in the company. Yeah.
Sure. Anything else, team? Anyone?
How do we prepare for the certifications? Are there any
So once you
so
learn this one, I will guide you how to clear the certification. There will be some ways and tricks, those things. Okay, I will guide you after the completion of this one. You can go for certification. So I will guide you individually one to one. It is not, I cannot speak publicly. I can guide you one to one. Whenever if you
okay?
ping me, I will give you. Yeah.
Uh, can we get your contact number?
So once you pay fee, you will get my contact.
Okay, okay, sure.
So you will be added into the group. As I told you, one WhatsApp group is there already. 4 is paid fee that will be added into that group. So then you will get my contacts. Okay, you can ping me in WhatsApp whenever I have free time. We'll discuss each other
Sure.
if you want
Okay.
one-to-one session.
Sir, what about interview questions, sir? Generally, will you provide that?
Yeah. I will give you sample questions. So you are asking many questions. Okay, I will share it. No problem. I'll share
Okay,
it.
sorry, sir.
No problem. Fine. Anything else, team? Anyone? Any more questions, team?
So do you
Uh,
provide any syllabus or something? Like what are the
Sorry,
topics we
Tushar?
have to be covered? So do you provide any syllabus also? Like what are the topics we
Okay.
have to cover?
So, see, like in finance, these are the models I told you clearly, high level picture. And 1 week or 10 days, I will combine both. I will teach combined together. So, I will teach you about all the topics. I'm excluding reports. I'm not providing reports training. Excluding reports, remaining all, it will be covered all this. This is generally
Sir, how
because
can we,
the course content. Hmm. Yes, please.
yes, sir, how can we learn means electronic reporting like ER and MR?
So,
So where
so
we can do it?
okay, fine. So, one is, let me give the answer to the questions. One is management reporter.
Yes, sir.
So management reporter, it is called in Dynamics, it is called financial reports. Okay. For this one, no need to join my sessions. I'm telling you clearly, you go to YouTube, it is if you type management reporter, okay, for Dynamics sales, you will have you will find plenty of help. This is excellent. Microsoft has there are many reports like management reporter explanation. It is very clear, very clear. Okay, no need to wait for me to provide training on this one because in the system in my trial version it will not work. It is not working for me management if I want to open. So there is a limitation for me. So otherwise, the same whatever he is explaining, the same thing I can say. Simple. It is very user friendly. No need to wait for this one. AX2012, whatever the reporter is there, same it is. Okay, this
It
first
is
answer.
D365, right, sir? It is D365, right?
D365 and D365 and AX2012 both are same. The only
Okay.
name is
Mm,
changed. In AX2012 it is management reporter. In D365 it is
mm,
financial reports. It is as it is, the application, whatever it is there in AX2012,
mm.
the same it is available in D365. No change. Only name change.
Okay.
Okay. Next, electronic reporting. So in the electronic reporting, the problem is, once again, you need to have LCS link. You want this one,
Mm,
you need to have LCS link. In the trial version, LCS link will not be there. And electron, like any, if I open this electronic reporting, I cannot show you. The problem is, the challenge is environment. Okay. So if you are expecting that one, so don't expect much from me from the electronic reporting. I don't want to give you wrong promises because here, let me go to the problem is administration
Yes.
and reporting. So here, actually, in the real time scenario, you need to go to inside. Okay, here you need to go exchange rates. Like this access fully, I cannot get. It is partial only. Okay, so inside, if I go here, that is enough. So if you have LCS, you can get the latest files and everything. This one is uh,
Mhm.
not fully available. So I may not show you complete picture from this. I want to give you clear. Okay,
Okay.
configuration providers. So that is a limitation. The limitation is here. I know high level picture, but I'm not a trainer in terms of electronics. Because
So,
if you ask me
mm,
to join in a company, suppose if I joined in a company, if I want to do it, I can do myself. Because if I want to teach to you, I need to know in and out. Okay, in and out, in depth, I don't know because it is a techno function task. It is a techno function task. Some people they will give you promises. That is different scenario. Look at this one: system administration, organization administration, common security roles, user permissions, workflows, data management, batch jobs. All these are. It is MB3. So high level picture only I can give you, but not. I don't want to
sir,
give you wrong promises. Yes, please. Yeah.
sir, for electronic reporting also we can learn from YouTube, right? There only
Uh,
the
Currently, I'm not
sources.
teaching this. I'm not
Okay.
teaching this.
So there
I'm
is like
working in a company.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah, with regards to electronic reports, it's a very nice presentation by like what is it, Ramit or someone in the Calcutta group or some
Okay.
like
Okay.
a group
Okay.
DUG group G group. So it's like
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
part one till part five. So you're gonna learn everything in there.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. I will check there. Okay. Thank you. Uh, sir, for MB300,
Mm,
bad
mm.
jobs and the data management, whatever. So, uh, will you give the brief about that? Means bad data management is very important for the
So
import and export.
I can explain you one sample data for data export, but not,
Okay.
I'm not completely teaching the entire thing. Suppose workflow. I'll give you one sample
Mm.
workflow how to do it, how to use it. Some data management also export one data export and one import. I'll show you. But if you ask me, I'm getting this error message. I'm getting this error message. Can you resolve it? I cannot. The
Okay.
problem is if there is a technical issue, I cannot. Suppose batch job is running and it was struck. Batch is failed and something error message is coming. I cannot read that one. I know I can understand that one, but I cannot have the solution because all these things are techno functional.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else, please?
So what salary we should expect, like if you have a 2, 3 years of experience? Can you please tell me?